Hi guys, Red-Headed Stitcher here, Jenna. Jenna the Red-Headed Stitcher here. Today is Sunday the 12th of October. Welcome to my latest Flosstube update. I'm filming this in the evening so the surroundings are a bit brighter, and I've also moved you guys around so you're not being blinded by my rim light. That doesn't even sound right, does it? The main light of my room here. So yeah, so you can see some different stitches there. I do plan on, if I am lucky to get to 250 subscribers, I'm going to do you a tour, you guys, all around this room, all of my wonderful sewing pictures that you can see. So yeah, so that's an incentive. So if you like what you see, and feel free to hit the subscribe button and help me get a bit closer to doing that tour for you guys. So right, it's been a while. I think I last filmed in August, which doesn't feel that long ago, but the year is just flying, isn't it? Absolutely flying. And I keep thinking, right, I'll do one next week, I'll do one tomorrow, and it just flies. But I do have 3 FFOs to show you, a whip I've been working on, and a new start. So let's crack on. So as we are in October, what I worked on mostly was trying to get some finishes that are for October. First one being this. This is the October Square Dance by Heart in Hand, and this is just finished with just a bit of backing self-adhesive that's sort of slightly padded. And the purpose, so although it's not actually in something, I call them a leanie, so they just prop up everything. They're not in a frame, they're not attached or anything, there's no magnets or anything, but just to place with some other pieces on the shelf. And we've got quite a few different owls going on there. So yeah, so that is FFO number 1. FFO number 2, it got caught on an ornament. It's my October mouse, which for some reason, this one in particular, I had such difficulty trying to hold it straight. If you guys saw on the first how difficult, when I do my monthly little story of I take mouse off, you know, goodbye last month, hello this month mouse, and it's just going like that, crazy. But here we go. So rather than a patterned fabric to back my mouse, and I should say this is designed by Tiny Modernist. She got a range of these where although you could say that not every single one is designed particularly for a month, this one was called Mouse's Halloween Stitching, so I just thought it was perfect. And this has been stitched on 16 count Azalea by Fabric Flair. I didn't tell you that was 16 count Rustico. Right, and some of the other ones I've done, because what it is, take it off. So I've got 2 magnets glued on here, and then I have my stitched piece, which gets backed onto card. Then that gets backed onto this piece of card. And some month, well, every month it's varied with what fabric I've used for this piece, and just none of the patterned ones seemed right at all. It just, none of them worked at all. And then I saw this orange, and it so works perfectly and pulls out the orange so well, so that's what I went with. And then what we have on the back is paper clips rather than magnets. So when I store these store nice and flat, which they wouldn't so much if they had a magnet on. If they had a magnet, and then if it rubbed against a piece of sewing, it might do some damage, so that's why. But it's magnetic, it works, just taped on. So you guys ever think I haven't got a magnet, you know, to actually put onto some, if you've already got a magnet and you're thinking washers, well, paper clips. It works. So this wooden piece came from Hobbycraft. The Works probably also sell a similar piece. The range might do as well. It's not, I don't actually know the size off the top of my head, but it's not massive. So, I mean, you can probably even buy in a supermarket. It's probably something that has got like a design on it or something. And, you know, you could always turn it round or whatever. But, and I've also got, excuse me. I'm losing my words now. So it came with the hanger on there, and then this hook was put into it as well, because sometimes, depending on how I have, well, can you see the empty space there on the purple wall? There, you see that there's like two hooks there, so it actually covers that space there. And then dependent on what else I got on display there, because I have another wooden piece that I like to put there, and that's another whole monthly theme thing that I hope to one day complete. Sometimes if I want it hanging to cover both, I use the hanger. If I need it higher up, I pull that down, hang it on the hook, and then we go like that, and I change them out every month. December probably won't be, because like everyone else, we have so many Christmas ornaments, Christmas decorations and everything that I don't actually have space for it. I do own the chart, but I might finish it just as a leanie or as a small cushion. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right, FFO number 3. Now this finish, I think you guys are going to love. Now, for March, I did actually manage to do the country cottage needlework. I always confuse cottage garden and country cottage needlework. Always doing it. Yes, the March cottage of the month. I finished it, displayed it in this piece here, and I even bought a little figurine from the toy shop of a sheep to put with it. So this is my October piece. Now it's going to fall out, so I'm just going to take it out and then I'll pop it back in. So let's just start with the stitching. Okay, so what it is, now this isn't the entire design, because Muggins here didn't measure. Muggins here didn't think that I stitched March on 18 count and it fit perfectly. I thought, I'm using this purple. Pretty much this purple I use for pretty much all my October Halloween stitching. I just think it's perfect. You know, this is the azalea that the mouse was stitched on. The azalea 16 count fabric flare. Anyway, I'm stitching along, going along quite nicely and everything. I did pretty much all of it, left the house to the end because it was a bit of an effort to do the house. So I'm stitching along, and then I suddenly think, oh, I know, I'll get my wooden house out, and it still had the March one in. So I look at it, and it looked so much smaller than this one. I thought, that can't be right. I know that's 18, but this is 16. It can't be that different. It's hugely different. It's so much bigger. I haven't got the March one to show you guys, but yeah. So what ended up happening was this up here, this design here, is actually repeated under here. So it was a good news, bad news thing. Good news, I finished it quicker because I couldn't fit that on the bottom, so I finished my stitching quicker. Bad news was until I actually had finished the house, we didn't even know if it was going to fit in the wooden house. So yeah, anyway, my mum is a wizard with measuring and cutting things, and yeah, it fit, but I think I'll do the rest in 18 count. Anyway, so there we go. Now this wooden house, it came from Amazon. The Works have got one currently at the moment. I think Hobbycraft have sold this sort of thing before. You know, it's such a versatile display piece. You know, even if it wasn't for cross stitch, I mean, buy it for a child. You know, a child's bedroom. You could, you know, kid could have all sorts of fun. Put a few toys in there, very small toys, mind. And I've got a bit of green felt at the bottom there, and I'll just pop that in. And then, because as I said, I had the sheep for the March one, and I just feel it just sort of needs, because I'm bringing it forward, it keeps popping forward. I'm gonna have it like that. I wanted something to go in there, and Apple from Animal Crossing decided, if you guys ever played Animal Crossing and you know you got the Happy Home Designer thing, yeah, this is Apple's dream house, I've decided. And Apple might stay there for all the other month cottages too. So yeah, so really pleased with how that turned out and everything. So I just wish you could see Apple a bit better. This was specially made for me. If you guys are interested, it's a UK seller, and I don't know if they ship to the States, but if you guys are interested, just send me a message on Instagram, and I'll send you their details. We'll link you to their Instagram page. Anyway, so that is all my free FFOs. Okay, so I decided to work on one of my existing whips, which I chose this strawberry tier. It's a PDF paper, and I started this in June, most likely June, because of it being strawberry. I think I even started a mini sale for it, and I haven't even kept up with my own sale, so that's encouraging, isn't it? Anyway, so this is where we're up to. This is on an 18 count Swigart pink fabric. I've done these two tiers and just got the bottom one. Now you'll notice in the picture here, now this bit here I'm not doing, and I'm just going to pause you to show you why. This is why. This wooden tree came from the Works, and I got that last year, and I have looked this year and I'm not seeing it, but their stock probably varies store to store, so just, you know, but there is Amazon, there is other places. As long as you know your measurements and everything, you can't go wrong with ordering online. Right, so this is an Erin Elizabeth tier, and I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. It's probably something autumn, and this is what I have for September, but there's a Halloween tier and I haven't stitched up one yet, so that's why I've kept this one out, and it is autumn still. So right, so as you can see, I didn't do the actual bottom of the tier tray, do we call it tier tray, with the actual foot, the stand there, to help it have this more triangular shape. And then this, I'll show you. So we've got magnets 2 there and paper clips there. So yeah, so that is where it will go. Hopefully next June it'll be FFO'd and everything, and I will return to doing my monthly videos, and I really must do a October video of all my Halloween stitches and finishes I've got around me, because there is quite a few. Yeah, so it's gonna go on here, and that's why that bit's missed off. So yeah, and it's another clever finishing piece. Okay, on to my new start. Now, we are in October. What do I need to do for November? My November mouse. Now this came out Marketplace just a couple months ago, and I went absolutely crazy, looking everywhere. When will it be available in the UK? Where can I buy it from? Who's got it and everything? Anyway, I now own it and I'm stitching it. So here we go. So it's Mouse's, I am reading backwards, Mouse's Pumpkin Pie, and I'm hoping that you can see it the correct way around. And what really got me was that turkey. Look at the turkey. Look at him. Lovely. And this is where I'm up to. Now, I started him yesterday, and there was a bit of a miscount with the fabric that was cut to start it, so I had to start it again. And I'm using a nudge as well. This particular size nudge, I find it is fantastic. It's so comfortable to use. I can lie back watching TV, watching Outlander and Ray Donovan whilst doing my stitching. Perfect. Now, I don't know the name of the fabric, but it is an 18 count, and I think it's quite similar to the Country Mocha. Is it West Country Mocha? That sort, but it's definitely an 18 count. It's just a fabric that we sort of acquired. I think a relative was clearing some stuff out or something, so that's why we don't know of it. We never actually saw the name ourselves. But it's perfect for this, because it's all going to stand out. Like, look at how well the dollop of cream on top of that slice of pie looks. Really cool. So yeah, so I need to get my finger out, because I need that to go up for next month. And I will need to do the November square dance as well. Okay, so before I talk about upcoming plans, I'm just going to say 2 shout outs, 2 thank yous to Ellie of Stitching Bee. Ellie did a video just today, and she very kindly mentioned to me she won my giveaway for when I reached 200 subscribers, and she received a $5 123 Stitch gift card, and she shared what she actually managed to get, where she put that towards the items. And she's also very close to, I believe it's 1,500 subscribers. So I'm going to link her down below. So feel free to go and give her a watch. And if you can help her reach that goal, if you like the content, then you will greatly appreciate it. And I also want to send a special shout out to Zoe of Coco Creates. She's just posted a new update, and I'll link her down below as well. I did for my birthday in August. I started Summer Quaker as my birthday new start, and I turned that into a Quaker birthday stitch along, start a Lila Studio or work on a Lila Studio Quaker. And she picked one, and she's just finishing the part. She wasn't going to stitch the whole thing, but if you go and watch the video, she'll explain it better. But she's stitched a lovely piece there, and she explains how she's going to finish it. So really excellent work, Zoe, and lovely to be stitching with you. And Zoe also has influenced one of my plans. So let's go right into plans. And next weekend is 24 hours of cross stitch. How Zoe has influenced that is that I've decided that my 24 hours of cross stitch, I'm going to work on my Lila Studio Summer Quaker. So I'm not going to show it to you now because I can't easily get at it, but in a couple of weeks' time, I'll come back to you guys with my latest update video, and I should be a bit more regular recording now anyway. You will see I'll show you a before and after picture anyway. So yeah, and I've done it twice. I think this is the third one I've done of 24 hours across. I think it's done 3 times a year. I don't think it's 4, I think it's 3 times. And I always make really good progress because I literally just ignore everything. Yeah, I have things on the TV. I'll still watch my programs, watch Flosstube, but I don't sort of allow myself to sort of zone out going through social media or going on sites to buy charts and things like that. So I always make good progress. So I'm really looking forward to it. Not many of these types of events, games, whatever, that I actually participate in, but that one I really do enjoy. So Jen Lee, I think, is the creator of it. So thank you, Jen. Okay, and my other plan, sorry, I feel like I get breathless. My other plan is Let's Talk November. And last year, November, I set myself a challenge called No New Starts November. And I think a couple of you joined me on it, and I'm going to do it again this year. So I'm just going to briefly explain it. So what it is, most of us, not all of us, but most of us, we do have multiple works in progress. And the idea being, because December, most of us are going to get new charts, kits, or we'll treat ourselves. You've got Jingle Ball as well. So, you know, I know I'm going to be buying a load of PDFs from there. I don't even need to see the designs yet. I just know because every year they really knock it out of the park. I absolutely love the Jingle Ball. So, the month before November, I think, right, I'm not going to add to my whip pile. I get them together and I find the one that is closest to a finish and I work on that till I finish it. Then the next closest, then the next closest. If you guys are thinking about doing it, and right, so basically you're not going to start anything new in November and you don't want to do it like that, fine. It doesn't matter. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, it doesn't matter. But I enjoy actually seeing things being completed. You know, just a sense of completion. But we're all different, aren't we? So, as I say, if you want to take part, do however you want to do it. You don't want to take part, fine. As long as we are enjoying what we're doing, it's a hobby. That is the most important thing. I am thinking, because I posted on Instagram my little graphic that I made of No New Starts November. I'll probably post it again just next few days just to, you know, sort of get it seen a bit more. I'm thinking of creating a graphic for people who want to participate, like I am participating in No New Starts November, Redheaded Stitches, something like that. Now, if you're interested in that, please do let me know. Even if it's only a couple of you, I don't think it would take me long to knock something up on Canva, so you can message me on Instagram, comment on here, and I'll see what I can do. And it just would be nice just to, you know, maybe turn it into more of a group thing. Maybe we could even do a couple of Zooms as well. You know, keep each other going with our No New Starts November. So I think that is it. I don't think there's anything else to discuss. I am hoping to do, because I did post when I finished my cut through cruise ship, I did an up close video, which I know a lot of you guys really enjoyed. So thank you for the feedback from that. I'm just looking to see, I have 3 other cut throughs that I have finished, and I could do a video like that of them. The only thing is they're framed with glass, so I'm not sure how they're going to look because I think a reflection from the glass is going to pick up. Please let me know if you're interested in them, and I will actually make an effort to actually film them. I just don't want to sort of put things out that people aren't going to enjoy. And I also would like to do a video showing you guys all my, for instance, there we go, my Halloween finishes, Halloween October finishes. This one, Harry Potter fabric. Yeah. Yeah, so, and there's other things I can show you as well. Him. Yeah, so yeah, just let me know, guys. Also, if there's anything else you'd like me to film at all, you know, I can sort of think it out, you know, think how to film some other things for you guys too, as well as the Flosstube. So 2 weeks time, I'll be back with my progress of Summer Quaker. I'm also going to work this week on Strawberry Tear and the November Mouse, so those two might be finished for that video, and maybe I'll work on something else in between as well. Right, I'm babbling and I must not babble, so I'll let you guys get on with your stitching, and have a good day everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.